Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And I'm live here on a Saturday morning, and it's a wonderful day here in Orange County. Well, my name is Mary Faye, and I've decided to do this little chat with my community, as we call each other sisters and brothers. It's like a community. And Sister Steve and Ellie, well, Steve and Sister Ellie are a married couple, and they are coming on board to talk about with me about the online business. It's just a very short video or video live show of what we are all about in our community and what we do and what brought us here. So, questions like that are very basic. If anyone is interested in finding out what we're all about, our websites are posted on our picture here, and we are about to talk about what we're all about. Anyway, my name is Mary Faye again, and I've been in this community not for long, it maybe less than a year. I have two children. I'm a registered nurse. My two children are actually growing. My oldest one is in college. She's 19 years old. I've been in my career as a nurse for about more than 30 years. That seems so long ago, but I still fresh in my mind that I actually started my nursing career. And I remember thinking that I would have a very good future because my income is so good, not knowing that I would be paying for my student loans and the cost of living being so high. And when you want to have a car, maybe a little house that's affordable, you think you're going to be okay, but seems like you're always trying to catch up, and you're never really having enough to put aside for a vacation, for a savings account, and for your retirement. If you put that all in a box and you put a money inside, or whatever you have in each of them, I don't think it fills up quickly, because it will take a long time, even a lifetime, to fill up those boxes. And we are here as an online entrepreneur because since our world has switched to everything digital and computerized, it seems like the world has switched over to e-commerce on the online space. So therefore, we are now here as online entrepreneurs, and we're new to this business, so that we are trying to introduce everyone to what we do and how we got here. So I've got visitors, or actually guests, with me that I wanted to bring about, and here we are. Okay. Hello. Good
Hello,
morning.
hello.
Hello.
Good
Morning, afternoon.
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 Good
Yes.
night, or good morning wherever you are. But it's good afternoon here in Michigan, USA.
Yes. Thank you for coming on board. I am so pleased with the fact that I've been trying to have you come to my little end of this world here, Orange County, California. I know our time zones make it so difficult for us to connect. But anyway, please introduce yourself. I know that we look up to you, Sister Ellie and Steve,
You go first.
to do
I go.
so much in our community, because you're one of those people that have organizational skills, and you've done this in your life. And I know we look at you to actually ask for a lot more information in our community. But thank you. Please introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name's Steve. I am a Michigander. That means I've been living in Michigan my whole life in the United States. Uh, I am a truck driver by
Mhm.
trade for a corporation. Right now, I'm off work because of an injury, and hopefully, you know, I won't have to go back. But uh,
What are the chances?
I mean, if we come into some money, or you know, something
Yeah,
happens
if you
where
win a jackpot or lottery, then yeah,
yeah.
you don't have to go.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like my job.
yeah, because looking at his injury, we kind of expect that he won't be able to do his previous profession. I mean, the current profession as a truck driver,
Right,
because the
right.
Yeah.
injury is quite severe.
Yep.
Which
Wow.
I don't think is will be allowed him to get on and off from the truck easily.
Yes.
You know,
So my dream is to retire from there,
yeah,
work full time at home, and that's
Okay.
always been a dream and a goal of ours for a
yes.
long time.
Hi, my name is Ellie. I am originally from Malaysia. I'm a Chinese, but many of our business partner in the community think I'm a Filipino, but I'm not. So before I came to America, married to this guy over here,
Thanks, honey.
I was a single mom, a widow.
Mhm.
Back in Malaysia, I have two daughters which have grown up. They both married now. I worked as an executive secretary for a corporation for nearly 10 years. But before my corporation job, I worked as a lot of marketing, sales, admin clerk, all those. I have experienced all those door to door, knocking door to door, canvassing, cold calls, all those telemarketing. So yeah, that will bring me some experiences in the business. Yeah,
Yeah.
We've been we had a was a 5 year long
we have 4 years long distance
long
relationship
distance.
before I came to America.
Yeah.
The reason being I'm here is because we both have discussed what is the best for us
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a married couple,
Uh-huh.
because we were separated by pandemic for 2 years without meeting, right?
Yeah.
That's where we decide to close the distance by
Okay.
applying the fiance visa.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we became husband and wife. Although before that, in the long distance relationship, you still want to know more about each other, but we take the risk.
Yes.
What worked best for us. So yeah, I think when I came to America, I thought everything is perfect. We have closed the distance with each other, but
Mm-hmm.
he is the one who work all the time, and I'm stay at home
Yeah.
because of the immigration process. I have to take times to apply for the authorization,
Mm-hmm.
and also to adjust to the local culture, local weather, everything new to me, right? So
Especially the
Right.
food.
yeah, especially the food.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad that I can cook my own food. I still can find the Asian market here that kind of bring me back to my hometown.
I know, I'm envious. I see your cooked meals and I wish I could cook them. You have to post them. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I'm lucky because I stay home, right? So I can explore the
Yes.
menu and recipes that I like and I love
Yeah.
to eat. And glad this guy over here is a trooper. He ate whatever I cook.
Yeah, sometimes
Uh-huh.
sometimes it's spicy, but I've already eaten the 2 times spicy
Yeah.
noodles. So,
You don't like spicy?
oh sure, yeah, that's
He can take a little bit of spicy, but
Yeah.
not the level of Asian have.
not the 2 times
Yeah.
or ghost pepper.
But we did do the challenge when we are in long distance relationship when he traveled back in Malaysia.
Yeah.
We do the 1 times and 2 times spicy of that samyang ramen noodles.
Right.
So yeah, he took it well actually. Of course, behind the scene that you can't see him actually running the water, the tap water.
With my face under trying to put out the fire.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's basically our background, who we are.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm a full-time housewife right now. Yeah,
Okay. All right. Hooray to being full-time housewife and enjoy the bonding for now, right? So,
that's
my
right.
yes, it is very rare sometimes, and when you get going and you start something, it's like you two just can't meet in between, can't meet together. But that's just like me and my husband. We're always kind of meeting at midnight. It's very hard to get us to talk and just to be together. Anyway, so we're gonna dive into our questions, and of course,
Mhm.
the biggest question is, how did we find this business? Since I'm directing the question to you, I'm gonna say, how did you get to find this business, and what is unique about this business, and why did you pick this?
Actually, I have no intention to start a business at all, because
Yes.
the ultimate goal, when I got the employment authorization approved, I
Uh-huh.
was looking for job
Yeah.
uh, to align with my previous career back in Malaysia. But
Yeah.
I realized that it is so hard to find a job in United States because I don't have the local experience. I never been here. I mean,
Mhm.
although we are working in a corporation back in Malaysia, it's just not the same culture, not the same experience that they asking for. So I was actively looking for a work from home job as well. See what
Yeah.
can I do from home, because I don't want to get out in the cold dealing with the snow. It's something new to me, and my body is kind of adjusting to the weather. I constantly got sick.
Yeah.
So one day when I scrolled through the news feed and I came across this ad of three moms, moms of three boys, and she's talking about working from home and she's thriving in her digital business. Then I was kind of like, okay, curious and skeptical at the same time, actually. But
Uh-huh.
I want to find out more. What maybe this is the one that I'm looking for, because I can work from home. I don't need to bug friends and family to join the business.
Yeah.
And you can work at your own terms. So I signed up the program, watched the 90 minutes webinar, and the
Uh-huh.
rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to reiterate, the feature of this business is work from home, work at any time. You don't have to bug family at any time.
Yes,
Mhm.
Um, there's no inventory.
that's
What
right.
else did you mention? And you said you don't have to. Did you say anything about going out to,
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I
say,
don't have to deal with the weather.
weather
yeah, you don't have to deal with the
yeah,
weather.
and
Yeah.
the fact that she doesn't have a driver's license yet, so she would have to take the bus or walk to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what worry him too. It's kind of like, no, 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 you just stay home. I got it.
yeah,
I cover. But every
I,
time when I saw him came back from work,
Yeah.
he is
yeah,
just exhausted
yeah.
Right.
because his job is really physical. And
Yeah.
There's a lot of
yeah,
businesses across the street from us that she could walk to, but it's a busy, dangerous road. We didn't
Okay.
want her crossing the road. And
Yeah.
then the bus, I have friends that work for the bus company, and they
Mm.
told me the horror stories about the people that get on this bus, and I didn't want her to have to deal with that either.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
good thing that she found this because
yeah, I actually kind of let him know that I'm willing to take any job as long as I can help the household. Because if let's say if I walk across the street, there's a Dollar Tree, there's a Hobby Lobby, there's a Lowe's there. I
Yeah.
can work there, just to supplement the household.
Right. Right.
And he said, no, no, it's just not something I want you to do. Kind of like
yeah,
you settle
yeah, right,
with the low income job,
yeah,
because previously you are working with a corporation.
mhm,
Why
Yes.
you want to become at that position, just
Yeah.
to settle, you know.
They're respectable jobs, but they just don't pay a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know, listening from our community, a lot of the people that have come as an immigrant, they all called it a survival job.
right,
Yeah, right.
Anything that comes their way, they would just do it because it was something that would help whatever supplement their household.
right.
Yeah.
So I really, really, you know, think about that, and I almost wonder how people survive. But I know how great this opportunity is with this online business that we have because of all those features, and it's unbelievable that a lot of people have really changed lives because of this online business. And not only that, you don't need any prior training to do this
Right.
job. It's
Yeah, what I
you
love about this
learn.
is, although you don't have a business background,
Yeah.
but the community support, the mentor and coaching, and all the workshop that they have provided, it's easier for us to navigate into the digital space. We are not
Right.
alone in the journey because
Hmm.
we have come across those businesses before that you sign up, you got a kit, everything you have to do it yourself, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Although the mental coaching is there, but
Yeah.
it's just not in depth so that we are going to succeed in this platform. But here, the coaches want to make sure that once you're in, they want you to stick to the plan and succeed.
Because they actually care, and there's somebody out there looking over your shoulders, making sure that it's what you signed up for, and they will deliver. So
Right, right,
yeah.
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 So there's not many business platform as such, I would say.
How long did it take you to make this decision?
Um, it still take me few months because I signed up the program first without
Yeah.
his knowledge.
Uh-oh.
So I
Dang.
watched everything, and then I bought in. Then slowly I kind of persuade him to watch the program
Webinar.
itself.
Uh,
Yes, and then slowly I tell him, why not we try this? Because you know, if we going to work another 10 years, we're still not going anywhere, you know,
Mhm.
because we both are hard workers. I work for my whole
Right.
life. He's working for his whole life. And now with his injury, it's getting worse
Yeah.
because it is relying on the workman's comp. It
Yes.
is, yeah. So,
She told me about it. I trust her 100% with everything. But what really convinced me was after watching that video and seeing all the success stories.
yeah,
I
Mhm.
couldn't believe some of these people, paying off their debts, retiring their families, retiring their parents, retiring themselves at early age, and then
Right.
concentrating and focusing on this business
Yeah.
100%.
right.
I know there's a whole lot of skepticism out there with the general public, mostly because there are so many scams out there.
Yeah,
And I myself get scared about where this, even the people just pop in saying something about, you have money coming to you. I'm like, okay, why would they say that to me? Those are a lot of scam out there with your emails.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I can't blame everyone actually. Online thing is something new to everybody.
Yeah.
I know.
Is just get used to it when we were in the pandemic. That's where everybody goes online, right?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
we can't go anywhere, we're stuck at home. The only tools that enable us to connect with the world is the internet, right?
Correct. Yes.
Right.
And that's another feature about this great online business, right? Because we can reach the world because
Yes.
we're online. We don't have to do a lot of legwork. And
don't have to physical travel to meet a business partner.
Right.
You can meet you
correct.
can meet virtually and still be friends, you know. That's the best part about it.
Mhm.
If one day
Yes.
we can travel around the world, we have business partner around the world who can actually be our tour guide.
It's true. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to the next question. How
Right.
do you define success in this business?
I think mostly for me, it would be pursuing our goals and living our dream life. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we want.
To me,
Okay.
success doesn't mean that monetary wise. Of course, that would be the lucrative
Side. Yeah.
side of it.
Mhm.
But I, what I have my winning success is I can stay home juggling the house chores and spend more time with my husband
Yeah.
because we were in long distance relationship for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
We only met 4 times physically
Yeah.
in person.
I traveled out there to see her
Yeah.
tw- uh,
And
2 different
the
years.
togetherness, the time that we spend together is more precious than anything to me.
Mm.
Yeah. So that is my winning success.
Yeah.
And of course, I gotta stay home. We both share the same dream and work
Yeah.
towards our goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is what my success in the business.
Yeah. That's the biggest one about pursuing our goals. Our biggest goal is to
Yeah.
be able to be together all the time and work from home
Yeah,
and
because
travel.
he's at work. I don't see him that
Yeah.
like 12 hours.
12
Yeah,
hours. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's long. Yes.
And it seems like the more I think about getting home, the longer it takes.
Yeah. I mean, so here's a pure example of what this business could be to a lot of people. This is your side hustle, right? And this is how we all started with this. It's a side hustle. But then something comes up, like Steve's accident,
yeah.
and now there is a twist on this whole story. Now there is this backup system where you at least started something, and seems like the goal, which is still up there,
Mhm.
you're on still on the route, on the right route to
Yeah, I
get to
mean,
that.
in life, there is no perfection. There's no smooth ride, right?
Yes,
Something like this happened, but I'm blessed
truly.
because I'm not working. I don't have to take time off when this injury happened.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I got to stay with him because of this business is flexible. I can work from anywhere, anytime. I even work at the hospital when he's hospitalized. So yeah,
Yes.
that's one thing I am blessed that we already found this business before the accident.
Mhm.
But of course, we don't want the accident, but it happened. So we gotta have to deal with it. We accept the fact that we can't turn back the clock.
Yeah.
We cannot do anything about it. But in order to move forward, we need to keep going.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And the last thing is, it may be a big question, but what motivates you, and how do you keep going in this? You know, we're all I'm in there with you, but I'm asking you the question. So
I think the major one is all the success stories
Yeah.
from all the people that have joined this online business and
Yes.
just all the things they were able to accomplish, all
Yeah.
their goals they were able to accomplish and achieve.
which
Like
person actually give you the most sort of or which one do you resonate to mostly? Just give me an example. I know it's no names, just to give them an example of one who actually succeeded.
I think we get the most inspiration is from Coach Dave and Roxanne. because they are as a couple, we are also as a couple. But their success story and the struggles before they join this online business is really keep us inspiring.
Yeah.
Before they reach to the success stage at where they now, it just keep us saying that if they can do it, why not? We can also do it, because in the community there's so many successful story of real life people, not
Mhm.
celebrity, just day to day working people like us.
Yes, day to day, humble people.
Yes.
Yes.
And if they can do it, why we limit ourselves saying that we can't do it, right?
Right.
Because we are not reaching out, we are not seeing our own potential in us yet.
Mhm.
So we are in here to discover about ourselves more, and also on the personal development side. That's what I love about this business platform as well.
Right.
It's
No,
not
I
all.
think
It's not all about the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, no, I'm just saying that this is probably for me one of the success for me that
Yes.
motivates me is the new learning experience that I get from this. If we were to be awarded an associate's degree of some kind or something degree, there is a degree to this. I swear to you, this is like learning from steps 101 to how you become one and learning it as you go along. So it's great. I've had so much learning myself.
Another
Um,
one. Another one that didn't hurt either was when this couple was picking up their all these uncashed checks
oh yeah.
and saying, "Here's one for 15,000. Here's one for 10,000. Here's one for 5,000." It's like
Yeah, I know.
it just keeps coming in. They just keep coming in.
So I'm that just to be funny, it's like a bone to a dog was
Yeah,
put in
yeah,
front of them. I go, here you go, here you go.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my
And you don't,
gosh.
and when you don't even have to cash them because you already got so much money, it's like, ah, we'll cash it sometime. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You
I
know,
know.
you have the same thoughts I have. I'm like, really?
Yeah, yeah. When you can use that check for kindling for your fireplace, yeah. Then you know you're hit the successful mark.
I know. That's the
Yeah, yeah,
moment that we are waiting for too. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
So, okay, at the end of this, we are closer to the end because I really wanted to just make this short. I wanted you to just, see, can you give an advice to anyone who's actually aspiring to become an online entrepreneur so that people can hear what's out there?
Yeah.
I would say if your spouse, tells you, asks you to watch the video and you're skeptical, trust her. Trust her to watch it. It doesn't take that long. And then
Yeah, you watch a movie like 2.5 hour. What is this?
Yeah. And also, yes, do exactly what she says or wants at all times.
Well
Aw,
said.
thank you.
Well said, Steve.
Listen to your spouse. They're always right. Maybe not the man, but the
There's
woman.
a
Always right.
Mrs. Always right. Okay, so now to my advice is, if you are a big dreamer, you are looking to change, just check this out. This might be the perfect fit for you. You wouldn't know, because if you don't see for yourself, listen for yourself, and you straight away just say no, then you just close the door of opportunity for yourself.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is free to check it out. It's nothing to lose.
This is more of a job than an investment company that you put your money in. Investment company, you put your money in, you watch it grow, you hope you make a lot of money. You sit back and monitor it. This is not like that. This is like a job,
This is like a career to me.
but it's not a
It is,
not a 9
yeah.
to 5 job.
It's
or
not
you-
9 to 5. You
Yeah.
just have to spend 2 to 3 hours a day.
Uh-huh.
That's where I able to cook a lot of meals.
yeah, and you have no time. The best part is you have no time that you have to start. You don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You get up when you want to. You work when you want to, and then you stop when you want to. You don't have to punch out for lunch
Yeah.
and hurry up and eat. Half hour later, punch back in. Take as
Yeah.
long a lunch as you want.
I know every day his lunch hour is 20 minutes. I was
20,
like,
yeah.
what?
It's a half hour, but when you go in,
it's
you have to
true.
punch out, go buy your food. By
Yeah.
the time you come back, you got maybe 20, 15 minutes to eat it.
I totally resonate with you, Steve, because when I punch out for lunch, I go to my phone, timer for 25 minutes.
Yes.
My timer gets off in 25 minutes because I gotta get reminded to run to the bathroom if I need to, come back and do all little things before I actually
Yeah.
go back
yeah.
to work.
Yeah.
Yep,
Same
true.
here. I got the
It's
timer. I got the timer set up where I have to watch it. And then, teet, 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 teet. I'm like, oh, man. Come on.
I know.
But with my after lunch, usually I try to get my whole route done. Then I take my lunch.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm kind of, scared about calling in, telling them I'm done, because then a lot of times they'll try to find you more to do.
When we are in long distance, that's where we meet too. The lunch hour.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we are in a video call,
Yeah.
and I watch him to eat.
Yeah.
I watch him eat.
So he's eating and trying to, spend his lunch at the same time. So I'm just saying, can you imagine if he had to do something else? He lost time because he needed to talk to you.
I know.
I know, yeah.
I
And
know.
I talk to her half the
But-
time with my mouth full.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
But that's how we keep our relationship going, because
Mhm.
Malaysia and Michigan time is just totally opposite of 12 hours.
Yeah.
If they like saving, it will be 13
Yeah,
hours.
13
So
hours difference.
we appreciate every minute that we have available to
Any
talk
chance we could,
together. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God for Messenger or at least platforms
Yeah.
that you're able to.
I'm so grateful that we have the technologies.
If we didn't have
Yes.
those, we never would have met.
Right.
I
It's
know.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve, I had requested to do an impersonation. This is where you're going to have to do them.
You can do this.
I got a million of them, but I got a funny story. I was with my friends,
Okay.
and one of them introduced me to his girlfriend. He said, "This guy does a lot of impressions. He's really good." And she says, "Oh yeah, what can you do?" I said, "Well, why don't you pick somebody, and I'll do them." And she says, "Okay, Walter Matthau." Okay, Walter Matthau. This is a young girl. I mean, she was like 22 years old. Walter Matthau died before she was born. Thinking, what? How does she know this guy? So everybody turns to me and like waiting for me. So I just puckered up my mouth.
Uh-huh.
John, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? And she's like, "Oh my God, that's him!" And all my friends were like, "Yeah, that's good." They don't know who Walter Matthau is.
Do you win her heart?
No, it was my friend's girl.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was like, she couldn't believe it. Oh my God, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can do it.
But one
Good.
thing good about this business also, you can work from anywhere. Yep.
Yeah.
So you can do that impression of countries.
Oh yeah. I like to do my Sylvester Stallone. Hey, it's a pretty good online business. All you gotta do is click the link, and that's all you gotta do. So what are you waiting for? Hey, you. Hey.
So here is another little tidbit that I actually learned. My daughter told me, Mom, none of the people that you are trying to connect to, if you're doing a certain thing, Facebook may be an older population, maybe, I don't know what the generation we are at this point.
Yeah.
And she says Snap is where we are, Gen Z. Okay, I'm like, okay. So, and then she says, if you want people to even listen to you more, you have to make it so short. So like doing little impersonations like that will catch attention. You can do it in TikTok because that's where they listen to it.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
actually look at you. So there you go. I'm like, all right, I didn't know certain platforms are specifically for certain population and certain groups of people. And some people who are ADD that doesn't want to listen and sit to videos.
I
This is where
know.
you actually try different things.
We kind of
Yeah.
learn from the youngsters in social media, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's true.
Yeah.
So a little takeaway from something that I actually posted. It was something from an improv stage by Patricia Ryan Madison. It says, "Don't prepare, just show up." It says,
Just do it.
yes, just do it. Good
Just
things
do it.
happen when we start. Yes, do it. Good things happen when we start before we're ready. Not
Yeah.
only do we open ourselves to the blessings of happy serendipity, but we steal a march of forces of procrastinations,
Right.
perfectionism, over preparation, fear, and self doubt. Remember, the enemy is not work, it's the difficulty of the work. The enemy is resistance. All right. So, anyway, that's basically our talk for today. And I thank you so much for coming on board, learning about you, Steve. I'm so sorry about the injury. I wish we could help you, but here we are, hand in hand. If we can hold each other's hands, doing this business so we can do this strong. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you for your
you.
invitations,
Thank you.
Mentor Mari Faye.
Thank
We
you.
are so honored to be your
Guests.
guest. Yep. So we hope
Hi.
that we will chat again soon.
Yes. It's true soon. I wish also we could see each other because it's so much fun. But
I
anyway,
know.
thank you so much, everyone.
One day,
for
if we travel down to California, we can meet up, right?
Yes, definitely. You have to stay over.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love California, dude.
Right. John Wayne. You have to impersonate John Wayne at one point, okay?
Oh, yeah. You better believe it, Missy.
Okay, if anyone's watching us either by replay or by live, which nobody is there right now, it's going to be replay. Thank you for watching. We are an online business community. We'd like for you to log on to our websites. You can say your website. You didn't put it on, Sis Ellie.
Oh yeah, our website will be
www.stephenellie.com.
Okay, and my website is as well posted on my page, my picture right here. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.